I think this would be fun. Before we get into some meat here, tell my friends and my listening friends how you came to be pastor at Moody Church.
Well, I was pastor of a small Baptist church in Chicago in the North Side, and I resigned so that I could teach full-time at Moody Bible Institute. And we woke up the next Sunday, this would be the first Sunday of April in 1977, without a church to go to because we had had a farewell at Edgewater. I wanted to go to a different church, but Rebecca said, let's go to Moody. Now, I do have to say this. Whenever I hear the voice of God, it sounds an awful lot like Rebecca. And so, of course, we went to Moody Church. I dropped her off. We only had 2 kids at that time. And I was looking for a parking space. But Sandy, you know what parking is like around Moody Church. LaSalle Street was as tight as a drum. And I told her, I'll try to find a parking spot and meet you in the lobby. Lo and behold, a person was fidgeting with his keys, walking across the street. He backs out, I back in, maybe 100 feet from the door. I go into the lobby, and I meet Rebecca, and Wiersbe, who was pastor at the time, is leaving, and he has his coat on. I put my hand on his shoulder and said, Wiersbe, what are you doing here? It's 10 minutes before the service. He said, Erwin Lutzer, I'm sick. I'm on my way home. I want you to preach for me this morning. So the first time we ever attended a church service at Moody Church, I preached at Moody Church, and Sandy, that became one of the dominoes that God set up by which eventually I would become the pastor for 36 years. So really, I want to say this to everybody who's listening. If you've ever been blessed as a result of my ministry or something I've written, give God the glory. It has really nothing to do with me. It is God's providence. It's the answer to people's prayers, and that's why all the glory goes to him.